Hey, Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Gold Digger Girl. And for this episode of Hashtag Get Lit, where we crush your business in less than 10 minutes, I'm going to teach you how to create amazing Instagram content. So you can stop the scroll, you can get people to take a look at your content, engage, and then obviously when you reach out, you can make that connection with them to ultimately get them into your inbox. So stay tuned. I teach on Instagram, the first thing I hear from people is they're like, I don't know what to post. I get stuck on that part. And without posting, you really don't have much going on with your Instagram, right? So I'm going to share my screen today and I'm going to teach you the bucket method. This is what I teach my students, and I'm going to give you an inside scoop today. So with the bucket method, what we're going to do, and if you didn't know, I'm on desktop here. It doesn't actually look like this on the Instagram. There's not the big grids there. Side note, I'll show you what it looks like. But when you are thinking about that content, what you want to remember is you need to have a plan for the strategy. You have to have an actual strategy and plan, okay? So it kind of looks like this, okay? My messenger's blowing up, so let's just set that down. So when you get onto Instagram, if you have a strategy in place, you're going to know what to post, okay? It's going to give you the confidence to post, and that way you know what you're posting, why you're posting, and you know, obviously, so on. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the bucket method. So in the bucket method, we're going to come up with 3 types of content, okay? And we're going to rotate through the 3 types of content. For example, my content is health and wellness, it's inspirational girl boss, and it is being a mompreneur, okay? Those are my 3. So if you go on my page, you'll always see me, you know, this obviously I was just speaking at an event. So there's a couple people that are well known in our industry that I was with, but I've got an inspirational quote. You can see me as, you know, I'm an author, so you can see a book signing. I'm working out. There's my story about how I lost. Yeah, that's really me. Isn't that crazy? How I lost weight. You know, obviously generating leads. I always put pictures of my kids in here. This is Elise was helping me put a bunch of boxes together. Look at her little hand. She's like, got it, Mom. Let me hold the box down for you. But when people come to my page, right away, they get a feel for what I'm all about, okay? So if you are consistent with your social media content, people won't even realize it, but they will start to enjoy seeing your post pop up and want to go check it out because they start to subconsciously get a feel for who you are, like I said, and they become, they can identify with your content and who you are, so they feel like they know you, and it builds up that know, like, and trust factor, which is what the goal is, okay? So your homework is to figure out your 3 buckets, okay? So some examples are, let's say you're in the makeup industry, instead of posting, you know, or the nails, that's a perfect example. I see this a lot. If you're with a nail company, sticker, you know, dry nail polish, you don't want to just post pictures of nails all the time. You want to scale that back a little bit and think beauty, okay? So you want to be posting, you know, pictures of, you know, easy 5-minute makeup routine that you did before you went out that evening, or a quick updo you can do. Take a 9 to 5, take your hair out for the night on the town, right? So whatever field you're in or niche, I want you to like zoom out a little bit and share more of that versus being so specific. Also, it's helpful to work in entrepreneurial stuff. So if I'm guessing you're a network marketing or an online marketer, you want people to see that about you, okay? And honestly, I did have this picture taken by Kristi Dully, and she's amazing. She's my photographer. But if you had to, you could set up a timer pod. I actually have a business survival guide that I will post a link to below. And in the business survival guide, I'm going to show you the tripod stand I use for all my stuff. It's awesome. So it allows your phone to go vertical or horizontal. I set the timer on my phone, and then I take pictures of myself. And I have to take a bunch of them until I find one, but let me give you some examples. This was a selfie right here. She took that one, obviously. Selfie on my front porch. Selfie. The cover of my book, let's see, this is a selfie outside. I use that same stand I was talking about. Selfie in the mirror, obviously, selfie, and I did not take that one. And so you get the point. So you can actually use that. I'll put the link below for you, okay? So your homework is, I want you to figure out your 3 categories first, okay? Get those categories and start rotating through that content. Next stop is we need to figure out the look of your content. Okay, so Kathy Cavanis is one of my best friends. She's known as the Instagram chick, so go follow her. Look at her expression. So great. So she actually is really just really a natural at this kind of stuff. So don't compare yourself to Kathy. I always say that because she's just amazing. But I want you to use her profile as inspiration. So we have a lot of selfies here, but the really cool thing is every single one of them is getting engagement. Every single one of them tells a story. So it's not just her smiling. She's going to tell you what's going on, right? It's true. You only live once. And don't mind me. I'm just over here drinking my coffee, growing my biz, and loving my life. You guys, people see that. The moms that are at work hating their jobs are like, I want to look like her and have coffee and build a business online, right? So those little drops like that really attract people to you, okay? She's also really good at, using different looks, bringing in her family because she's a mompreneur. I love how she did this block here with Planoly I actually think I have an affiliate link for that, so I'll put that below for you guys too. Planoly is where you can plan out your grid. I absolutely love Planoly. I use it all the time. So if you look at this right here, I put this in my grid first to see what it would look like when it was all done. This is kind of risky to do right here because there's so much white space, but with this bumping up to it and then this above it, it actually looks really, really great on my page. I get messages all the time, people asking me, this is actually normal in the thing. I get people asking questions all the time of how I do that. So Planoly allows you to lay out your content ahead of time. You can actually schedule it to post if you want to, which is really cool. So Planoly will split a picture up for you, and which is really, really easy. Okay. Also making sure you're using presets, filters, pick one and stick with it if you can. I get so tan in the summer months that I have to use 2 different ones. But if you can, if you look at Kathy, she's got kind of a look. She actually does custom presets just because she's just that cool. But you want kind of a look to your page. Okay, and I want to show you one more to kind of give you some variation. This is another best friend in my life, Vanette. One neat thing Vanette has done is watch the colors roll here. I love this. Okay, so you see a lot of red here. Look at this, right? Awesome. It gives me chills because it's so cool. And then look, gets into some yellows and greens, oranges, and then look, orange, brown. I mean, talk about epic. Well done, Vanette. This is awesome. So she's infused some of that kind of splitting it up stuff in here, but isn't it more eye-catching to look at her content versus her just posting a bunch of, pictures of her or quotes, right? Yes, you have to be creative, but this is the cool thing. You don't need to post every day. I've tested it out. I don't post every day anymore. I used to. I post in my stories every single day. I get most of my leads from my stories. Post, every few days. And this is the thing. I'd rather see quality over quantity. I'd rather you think it through like she did. Now check this out, 3,200. That's a good number. I know a lot of you probably haven't even broke 1,000 if you're watching this. This is a good number, but look at the engagement. 13 comments, 17 comments, 9 comments, 16 comments, 19, Vanette. Seriously, killer numbers, okay? So just keep that in mind that that's the goal, is to create the engagement so you don't have to post every day. Post in your stories a ton and just watch your leads list just grow and grow, and that way you can get the traction you need to get that from your audience, so that way people want to know more about what you're doing, okay? So this hopefully will get you on the right path. I would love for you to hit the subscribe button if this was helpful. Also hit the bell so you get notified every time I release new videos every single week. The cool thing is all the videos are less than 10 minutes. And then I also would love for you to comment below and drop your Instagram handle. So let's do a little follow train. Follow a couple people on this feed. Follow me. Mine is the Gold Digger Girl. Are you surprised? So you can follow me as well, and we'll get some traction going on each other's accounts. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, as always, go out there and get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.